All right, so they were adding, subtracting, and multiplying decimals. First one is 18.06 plus 9.798. Basically, the biggest thing when you're adding or subtracting is to line up the decimals. So I'm going to put 18.06 and then 9.798. This is addition. If you want to put in a 0 as a placeholder, you can. You don't have to. 8 plus nothing. 6 plus 9, regroup. 1 plus 7, decimal, you bring straight down when you're adding or subtracting. 8 plus 9 is 17, regroup. 1 and 1. So our first one is 27.858. Number 2 is 8.006 minus 6.38. And if you want to put a 0 on so you can line them up, that's great. 6 minus 0 is 6. 0 minus 8, you cannot do. So this regroup becomes a 7. This becomes a 10, which becomes a 9, so that this can become a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. Decimal minus decimal, you just bring down the decimal. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So for this one, we get 1.626. For number 3, 2.01 times 0.43. I got rid of the 0. I don't need it. You don't have to line up the decimals. This one just happened, but we forget about the decimals in multiplication till the end. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. We're shifting over to the 4, so I have to put in a placeholder. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 2 is 8. Then we add 3, 4, 6, 8. Now we go back and we circle any number that's after the decimal. I have 4 of them, so I start at the very end and I go back 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So my answer is 0.8643. The weights of 3 kittens at 1 week of age were 3.6 ounces, 4.2 ounces, and 3.3 ounces. If each kitten has gained 2.3 ounces over 3 weeks, what's the total weight of the kittens after 3 weeks? You can do this a couple of different ways. One thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add 3.6, 4.2, and 2.3. I'm sorry, that was 3.3 was the last one. 3.6, 4.2, and 3.3. Those are the weights of the kittens at the beginning. Now, each one of them has gained 2.3 ounces. So you could add 2.3, 2.3, 2.3 to this to get your total. Real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2.3 times 3 just to see what 3 of them are. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 decimal spot. So 3 of them are 6.9. So that's how much weight all of them gained. Now I just have to add it. So 6 and 2 is 8, 8 and 3 is 11, 11 and 9 is 20. Put up my 2. 2 and 3 is 5, 5 and 4 is 9, 9 and 3 is 12, 12 and 6 is 18.0, which is really 18 ounces. That's our answer. Number 5, a movie theater is having a special. If a group of 4 pays $7.25 each for tickets, each person can get popcorn and a drink for $5.75. How much will it cost for the group of 4 to attend a movie and for each to get a popcorn and a drink? All right, well, you can do this a couple of different ways. Each one of them has to pay $7.25. So you could add $7.25, $7.25, $7.25, $7.25, and each person has to pay $5.75 for a drink, which would be $5.75, $5.75, $5.75, $5.75. You'd have your total. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find what the total is for 1. So I'm going to take the $7.25 ticket plus the $5.75 for the popcorn and drink. 5 plus 5 is 0. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 7 is 10. Bring down my decimal. 1 and 7 is 8, plus 5 is 13. It costs $13 for one person to go to the movies, get a popcorn and a drink. That's one person. So now I'm going to take my $13 times 4 people to see what it's cost for all 4 people to go. 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 3 is 12, and then 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. We have 2 decimal spots, so I'm going to go over 2. Our answer for all 4 is $52. The perimeter of a 5-sided figure is 45.56 meters. 2 of the sides have the same length. The sum of the other 3 sides is 24.2 meters. How long is each side? Explain. All right. So we had a total perimeter of 45.56. 2 of the sides have the same length. The sum of the other 3 is 24.2. So I'm going to take out the other 2, the 24.2, because I need to know what's left for the 2 sides we don't know. If you want to put in a 0, you can. 6 minus 0 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. Decimal minus decimal, we bring it straight down. 5 minus 4 is 1, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So our answer is 21.36, and this is for 2 sides. So really what I'm going to do, what plus what equals 21.36, that's a little bit tough. I'm just going to divide this by 2. We've done this before, 21.36. When we're dividing decimal, we just bring this decimal straight up. How many times will 2 go into 2? 1. How many times will 2 go into 1? It won't. How many times will 2 go into 13? 6 times. And how many times will 2 go into 16? 8 times. So our answer is 10.68 meters each. Last one. Use the information from the table to solve the problem. It gives us some prices. How much more does 1 tube of glue cost than 1 roll of tape? Well, 1 roll of tape is $1.99. 1 tube of glue is $2.39. What's the difference? We're going to take $2.39 minus the tape, which is $1.99. Most of you all can do that in your head. If you can't, write it down and do it. 9 minus 9 is 0. Regroup. 13 minus 9 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's $0.40. When we're writing this, you need to have your dollar sign. You have to have the 0 in the ones column, 0.40. What's the total of 2 packs of markers and a pack of construction paper? Well, markers are $4.50 a pack. So you could take $4.50 plus $4.50 and then add in the construction paper of $3.79. Some of you already know that $4.50 times 2 is $9. If not, you could work it out. I know it is, so I'm going to take my $4.50 plus $4.50, which is my $9, and I'm going to add it to the construction paper, which is $3.79 to get my total. 9 plus 0, 7 plus 0, bring down my decimal because I'm adding. 9 plus 3 is 12. My total is $12.79.